Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, very good. You are better than before now.
Pancharatna is still rehearsing. Okay. So Lord Shiva, Panchavaktra Shiva, five-headed Lord Shiva. We see Chaturmukha Brahma and Panchamukha Shiva. So the 5 mouths of Lord Shiva are all chanting. What are they chanting? Right? Brahma Boli, Mahadevo, Panchamukhi. So Lord Shiva is always chanting the name of Lord Ram. But we know also when Lord Rama went to cross over to Lanka, who did he worship? Yeah, he worshipped Shiva, right? Why? Some people ask Prabhupada, why like that? If Lord Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, why he worshipped Lord Shiva? Prabhupada said, he was telling Lord Shiva, I'm going there to kill your devotee. Ravan is also the devotee of Shiva, right? He got the benediction he wanted from Lord Shiva. He wanted opulence, he wanted power, he wanted so many material things. So Shiva fulfilled his desires, he got them. But he did not get the real mercy of Lord Shiva. The real mercy of Lord Shiva is to get Krishna Bhakti. We're going to see in this drama how the Brahmanas who were living here in this place, Belpakur, this name Belpakur is the new name. Originally it was called Bilva Pokaria, Bilvavan. Not different from Bilvavan in Vrindavan. There's a place in Vrindavan, Bilvavan. So Bilvavaksha, Bilvapaksha, this place. Now it's called Belpakur. So the Bilva leaf, it's a special leaf which is used to worship Lord Shiva. Just like we worship Lord Vishnu with Tulasi leaves. So the devotees of Lord Shiva, they worship him with this Bilva leaf. Udampan. Bill. Yeah. Did you have some bill juice? You drinking it every morning? This is Bilpakur. You see how they're selling, every year we come here, they're always selling bill fruits here. Right? People with a bald head shouldn't walk under a bill tree. Because if the bill fruit falls on your head, very painful, right? So you don't walk under the bill tree. So we came to this place to hear the glories of Lord Shiva, how he helped the devotees, these brahmanas who came into the forest, they were worshipping him, and Lord Shiva became kind to them. And he asked the brahmanas, what do you want? What's your desire? And the brahmanas told Lord Shiva, we want the greatest thing. We want the best thing we can, what's the greatest thing you can give us? Just like Sanatana Goswami, the same kind of Leela there with Sanatana Goswami. The man came to Sanatana, he heard he's got some Chintamani, that he can transform something into anything he could touch. This stone, Chintamani stone, it can make gold. So the man thought, this is wonderful, I've got to get a stone like that. But when he came to Sanatana Goswami said, oh, that stone, it's over there in the garbage. You know, just like they were telling us at Madan Mohan, throw your garbage in the pit. So Sanatana Goswami had one pit there And he said, Chintamani stone's in there. And the man went in there and he came out with a stone. He's so happy, so joyful. And he thought, this is wonderful. He could make so much gold. But then he began to consider, why he threw it away? He must have something more valuable than that. So he begged Sanatana Goswami, please give me the most valuable thing you've got. So Sanatana said, then you have to throw away that Chintamani stone. Throw it in the Yamuna. And so the man was very reluctant, very hesitant. But Sanatana said, you want the most valuable thing? You have to get rid of that stone. Right? Sometimes we want Krishna consciousness, but we want to hold on to all of our material attachments as well. We have to let go. You can't hold on to both. You know, you're going on the boat, you can't have one foot in one boat and another foot in a different boat. So the same way we want Krishna consciousness, we have to let go of all the material attachments, all the maya. Then we can fully take shelter of Krishna. So when the man threw away the stone, then Sanatana Goswami gave him some japa beads and said, now you sit here and chant Hare Krishna. So similarly, Lord Shiva tested these brahmanas, and we're going to see in Pancharatna's drama now how the brahmanas were rewarded by Lord Shiva. Right?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, So this is the place where Lord Chaitanya, when he saw the big clouds, big black clouds assembling, the devotees were all having kirtan, just like we're having kirtan, but the sky became full of big black clouds. So Lord Chaitanya took the cart out, simply, and the clouds all dispersed. It became a clear day. So this place is called Megheta. Right?
Actually, today was predicted to rain heavy, Maharaj.
Oh, but it came a day early.
Yeah, night time actually was.
Oh, okay. So this is the Alila place. Thank you.
But all of a sudden, all these clouds came. And
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare.
Ki jai, Nitai Gaur Pramanande. All goes to the assembled devotees, all goes to the assembled devotees, all goes to the assembled devotees, all goes to Guru and Gauranga, all goes to Prabhupada Ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So all the devotees are requested to take seats. We have space, lot of space. All the Prabhujis can please be seated.
Why you are here, I don't know. Here sannyasis will sit, you are what on that? अच्छा, मेरे को नहीं पता. क्या पता नहीं था? एक मिनट में बता दो बस. Come this side. ये अंग्रेजी लोग ऐसा ही करता है. अभी हम लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं.
Hare Krishna. This is, so this place is traditionally every year parikrama parties come here. They will speak about Simantini Devi in the Leela here. But actually in the temple there you saw there's no deity of Simantini there. There's only Shiva there. You want to see Simantini, you have to go to Jagannath Mandir. So we're going there later. But first, we're going to have Agnidev Prabhu. Agnidev Prabhu will have some kirtan with us all. Have we got a mic stand? Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Agnidev Prabhu. Okay, so on the way here we passed Megheta, an important pastime of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu which took place. Lord Chaitanya was performing Sankirtan in this area with all the devotees. Just like we came along that path surrounded by rice fields on one side and they were growing mustard on the other side and danya like that. So Lord Chaitanya was performing Sankirtan all over this area, and it's described how Lord Chaitanya was performing the kirtan. All the demigods in heaven, they all came to watch. When the demigods came with clouds, they were all in the clouds. You see, the devas were there with the clouds. So the devotees were all chanting, and they saw all these clouds assemble. And they all became a bit anxious, like we were all a bit anxious yesterday morning, right? We saw the big black clouds. So Lord Chaitanya was there with all the devotees, and he saw all the devotees, they were becoming anxious. Oh, we're going to get soaking. It's going to pour really heavy. So many big clouds, all black clouds. But actually in the clouds, it was all demigods. And they were all watching the kirtan, and they were all roaring, they were all appreciating the kirtan. So Lord Chaitanya understood. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Lord. He's omniscient, and he understood his devotees are in anxiety, and he knew the demigods were up there in the clouds. So Lord Chaitanya simply took his kartals and rang on the kartals, and all the clouds dispersed. Because Lord Chaitanya is the controller of the material nature. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharachara. So under his direction, all the clouds dispersed. They didn't want to create any unnecessary anxiety for all the devotees. Okay, so this is Simantini. We're going to hear the pastime which took place. Well, we're going to see it actually performed. There's a nice drama. We heard Simantini means the consort of Lord Shiva. We'll hear why this island got the name Simanta Dweep, right? And this is the important place. This is for hearing.
Can we clear the stage a bit? Haribo. Thank you very, very much to our actors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hare Krishna.
And then you started with my part.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
So we've seen Mayapur, the deity of Simantini Devi. Now some people may say, oh, ISKCON is introducing worship of demigods. But, of course, we don't worship demigods. We worship the Supreme Lord Krishna. So you'll see in Jagannath Mandir there, at the Simantini temple there, that Lord Chaitanya is there. And Simantini is worshipping Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. So it's not that we're worshipping demigods or introducing worship of demigods, but we're portraying the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is the whole purpose of this Navadvip Dham Parikrama, that we'll become more familiar with the Leela of Lord Chaitanya, how Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Lord, and how all the demigods, all the devas, they all worship him, they all respect him as the Supreme Lord. So that should be understood. So Simantini, says she's a presiding deity. Simanta Dweep, this is Simanta Dweep, the island which is connected with hearing. And our devotional service has to begin with hearing. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Maya sakta manarparta yogam yanjan madashrayam asamshayam samagramam yatajas nasi tatshrinu. Lord Krishna had just finished describing the yoga ladder, and he described how bhakti yoga is at the top of the yoga ladder. Yoginam api sarvisham madgatin antaratmanam, right? That yogi uttama is bhakti yoga. And that bhakti yoga then leads to hearing. The 7th chapter begins description of bhakti yoga, and it begins with hearing. So Lord Krishna said, hear from me, Arjun. How by practicing yoga in full knowledge of me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. So hearing is really very important. That's why we should come to the holy Dham. We don't come to drink coconut, dear Damodar Maharaj was telling us, right? And we don't come for the sugar cane either, although they're all very nice, we have to admit. Prabhupada also used to drink coconuts. Prabhupada enjoyed coconut every afternoon. We would serve Prabhupada green coconut water. And sugar cane juice also, very good, very healthy. But the real purpose in coming to the holy Dham, hearing. Don't be like Ganta Karn. You know Ganta Karn? Ganta Karn. Ganta, the bell. And Karn, the ear. You put the bell in the ear. And when the Hare Krishnas come, and just hear the bells, you don't hear Hare Krishna, right? So that's the materialistic people. They don't want to hear. They cover up their ears, they block their ears, right? So those people who don't want to hear the glories of the Lord, then their ears are like the holes of the snake, right? The snake. The rat makes a hole in the field, and the snake comes in and enters, eats the rat, and lives in the hole. Sometimes Prabhupada said, devotees, we're a bit like that. We let the karmis build the nice houses, we come and live in the house. Right? We let the karmis design all the cars, and we drive in the cars. We ride the cars. And auto rickshaws also. All the technology is done by all the brain power of the materialists, and we use it all for Krishna. So, okay, that's yukta vairagya, using everything for the service of Krishna. We have to use our ears for hearing about Krishna, very important. But in order to hear, first of all, you have to fix the mind. Savaimana Krishna, Vachamsi Vaikuntha. Right, first you fix the mind on Krishna, and then you're ready to hear the glories of the spiritual world. So we're here in this holy Dham, Navadvip Dham. We want to try to take full advantage to hear and to remember as much as we can. When we do nice hearing and chanting, then automatically, then remembrance will come. So many GBC, everybody, Shiva, they were all out, and they all had their own tents. Each one brought their own tent, you know. And we bathed in the pakor, the local pakor. We had no facilities, nothing. And the very first parikrama was like that. So, over 30 years now, we've got our own land at each of the islands. We have camps, enough camps. For us, every night we can be staying in our own camp. It's quite a different experience. Of course, we want to see more and more of the senior devotees coming out. Actually, I'm saying, where is everybody? Bhakti Nityananda Swami told me, he said, oh, you should go on the Tamil party. They're all there. Jananivas, Pankajangari Prabhu, they're there at the Tamil party. Bhakti Purushottam Swami usually will come here every year. He's gone to Champahati, he has to speak to some other party. Unfortunately, this year we had a little difficulty. Usually Bhakti Chaitanya Swami, he's very active in preaching and on the parikrama. He really enjoys the parikrama and he knows all the lila very well, but his health is not so good and he's not able to come this year. Then Kavichandra Swami, he's also a participant in the parikrama. This year he had gone to China in January. So when he came out, you know, he can't come into India because India passed a regulation. Anybody who'd been in China or from China cannot come to India because of that coronavirus. So Kavichandra Swami, he couldn't come. He's stuck there in Thailand. Many other devotees, even they only went to China for one day, just to the nearby place, near Hong Kong, Shenzhen. One day said, sorry, you cannot come to India. So like that, so we're missing a few very important people, but still, we make the best of a bad bargain, right? So we're going to, oh yeah, you know, this place, the Simantini, it's maintained by the local people, and they put up this cover over here to give us a little shelter from the hot sun and everything. So we ask everybody if you can help to give some contributions, whatever you like, you contribute. It will help them to maintain this place, because every year, parikrama, we come here, we stop here, we speak here. So the Prabhu will come around, and if you can help to contribute. Yeah? Okay. We're going to hear from, this is Nitya Kishori Mataji. She does a lot of organization work. She's behind the scenes, but she's very active in organizing parikramas. She arranged the speakers every evening. She brought Agni Dev here every day. She arranges a lot of things. So she has a message here.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Shri Navadvipa Mandala Parikrama ki.
Thank you, Nitya Kishori Mataji. I want to take this opportunity to introduce, to explain more about Pancharatna Prabhu and his good wife that have been very active here on the parikrama. Pancharatna Prabhu personally writes the scripts for the drama. He's one of the original residents in Mayapur, and he's helping a lot in the development of Mayapur. And his good wife Atita Guna, very senior devotee. She was originally one of the leading book distributors in the world. She's from Australia. And she used to distribute so many books. She was one of the biggest book distributors and collectors. I was in Sweden with them one time. We were doing Sankirtan. I couldn't collect half what she collected. She's very huge, very big on Sankirtan. So they have 4 children, all devotees. They have grandchildren as well. So they're very active here in Mayapur. Try to take their association. If you get a chance, you're very lucky. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So we'll go on. We're going to Chankasi. We'll have more drama there. More speaking. Delhi is going to do drama. Big drama.
Big drama. Chankasi.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Party. Maharaj, Krishna Maharaj, Krishna Maharaj, what is it? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna. So this is Shankasi Samadhi. You can see over here we have the champak tree and the neem tree together. The champak was a nickname of Shankasi, and the neem tree represents Nimai. As you know, Yoga Peace Nimai, born under the neem tree, he was given the name Nimai. So the neem and the champak together. Shankasi also supported Lord Chaitanya's movement, but not initially. Initially he was opposing. The devotees were having kirtan regularly in the home of Shiva Thakur. And one day Shankasi came with his soldiers, because this whole place was under the rule of Shankasi. He was a local magistrate. So he came with the soldiers, they were having kirtan, and they broke a madanga. They smashed the madanga. And they warned everyone, if you do this kirtan anymore, we'll make you all Mohammedan. So in those days, it wasn't a very difficult thing to make a Hindu a Mohammedan. You could simply pour water on them, and in that way they change they have to give up being a Hindu. And you can read in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it tells about one devotee who was a devout Hindu, but he had a servant. One young boy was serving him, and the boy did something wrong, so he beat him with a stick. And when he beat him, it left a mark on his body. So later on, that boy grew up to be a very important man in the society. And then when his wife saw the mark on his body, she asked him, how did you get that mark? And then he told his wife, when I was a young boy, I was punished. That one man, that Hindu man, beat me. So his wife told the husband, you should kill him. He did that to you. You should take revenge on him. So he said, no, he was a good man. It was my fault. I did something wrong. So he punished me. But the wife was not satisfied. So he said, all right, then I'll make him a Hindu. I'll make him a Muslim. I'll make him give up his Hindu caste. So in this way, the man was told, he poured water on, he told him, now you're a Muslim. So he went to the Brahmins and he asked him, what can I do to atone for this? And the Brahmanas told him, well, you have to drink boiling ghee. It's the only atonement for this. So drink boiling ghee means suicide, means you'll die. If you drink boiling ghee, it's a way of killing yourself. So he didn't want to do that. But then he met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he explained the situation to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya told him, you simply chant Hare Krishna and serve the Vaishnavas. And in this way you'll be relieved in any kind of sinful reaction. So, here you have the Shankasi. He was telling Shiva Thakur, all of you devotees, I'm warning you, I broke the Madanga this time, next time I will punish all you. You'll all be put in the jail, we'll make you all Mohammedan. So when Lord Chaitanya heard about this, he was a young man, a teenage man at the time, he called all the people said, we're not going to stop kirtan. And he called everybody. We have to have a civil disobedience protest. The first civil disobedience protest was here in Navadvip, and it was organized by Nimai Pandit, just a teenage boy. But he had so much influence, he was so powerful, he gathered thousands of people. They all came, and they were all in a very angry mood, and they came with burning torches, and they were all saying,
kill the Kazi! And then this way they came to the home of the Chand Kazi, and the Chand Kazi came out and he met with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they had some discussion. At that time, the Chand Kazi told Lord Chaitanya how you Hindus are killing cows in your Vedic sacrifice. And Lord Chaitanya said no. He said that's prohibited. And Lord Chaitanya quoted a verse, Ashvamedam Gavalamgyam Sanyasam Palapaitrikam. Right? Verse, the 5 acts are prohibited in Kali Yuga. One of the horse sacrifice, the cow sacrifice, begetting a child in the womb of one's brother and the wife of one's brother, taking sannyas, and offering flesh to the ancestors, all prohibited in Kali Yuga. So, like this, there was some discussion. And then finally Lord Chaitanya said, why are you stopping this chanting of Hare Krishna? Why are you stopping this Sankirtan movement? So the Chand Kazi said, yeah, initially I was stopping. But he said, now no longer I'm stopping. Now I understand I can't stop. And Chand Kazi went on to reveal his chest and describe how he got a visitor in his home just after he broke the Madanga. That same night, Lord Nrsingadev appeared to the Chand Kazi. Not the way in which you would like to meet Lord Nrsingadev, because Lord Nrsingadev sat on his chest, took him by the throat and said, you rascal, you dare to break my Madanga. You dare to threaten my devotees. He said, you do like that again, I will rip you to threads. And Lord Nrsingadev took his claws and took them across his chest. Chand Kazi opened his shirt and showed the Lord Chaitanya. He said, look, the big scars from Lord Nrsingadev right over his chest. So the Chand Kazi promised, from now on, as long as my descendants live, we will never stop the Sankirtan movement. And so, and Prabhupada says, even during the time of the partition, when there were Hindu-Muslim riots, there was so much conflict, he said at that time still, they did not stop the Sankirtan. They observed that. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have the drama now.
Hare Krishna. We do request everyone who's sitting on the stage, unless you're prepared to join some particular party, it could be the party of the Kazi, it could be the party of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but otherwise, please move to the side there if you don't mind. Hare Krishna. So, pleased to present in this spot, this holy spot, this place of the Samadhi of Chand Kazi.